Facebook is pulling down 8 billion video views per day. Expedia is going after Airbnb and buying HomeAway. 3D printing plastic hair is a thing, and more from rainy Beijing. It's Thursday, November 5th, and this is Crunch Report. Okay, everybody, let's talk about the behemoth that is Facebook, starting with some sweet growth. The company reported 1.55 billion users in its Q3 earnings report and beat the street's estimates with $4.5 billion in revenue and 57 cents earnings per share. That's up 11.3% from last quarter. Pretty good. Facebook's daily active users count hit 1.01 billion, up from 968 million in Q2. And the number of monthly users that actually visit daily is around 65%, which is good. Really good. Facebook now has 1.39 billion mobile monthly users, and mobile now accounts for 78% of Facebook's advertising revenue, with 727 million Facebook users who only ever access it on mobile devices. Now, even in the US and Canada, where saturation accounts for slower growth, Facebook added 4 million users, which is more in a single quarter than any time in the last 2 years. During the company's earnings call, Facebook also casually dropped that it sees an average of 8 billion video views every day from 500 million users. Oh, that's nothing, up from 4 billion views in April. CEO Mark Zuckerberg also added that Facebook groups now have 900 million monthly users, which is an interesting market opportunity between traditional Facebook and Instagram updates, and then private sharing on either Messenger and Facebook-owned WhatsApp. Dropbox held its first customer conference this week called Dropbox Open in San Francisco, where CEO Drew Houston took to the stage to defend the company's enterprise future. Enterprise is very important for cloud services. Houston says the company has hit 150,000 paying customers, with 50,000 added in the last 10 months. Now, along with a suite of new tools like the appropriately named Dropbox Enterprise, which gives IT managers more tools to onboard employees to a corporate Dropbox account, start the collaboration process, and also gives managers a dedicated customer service representative. That's handy. Dropbox also announced that it's partnered with Symantec to prevent data loss, is adding shared folders and shared links to its development API, and is launching a partner network with more training and support to help companies market their tools to customers. Now, it's hard not to compare these new products to a competitor like Box, which already has big enterprise clients like Coca-Cola, IBM, General Electric, who have hundreds of thousands of employees. Dropbox has spent a lot more time being, well, sort of a cloud storage solution for the rest of us, even though the company is currently worth $10 billion. Houston tells TechCrunch, quote, "We combine the consumer internet piece with all the great things about software as a service business, the monetization, subscription revenue, sticky customers. I just can't think of examples of too many companies that have a model like that." Expedia is buying vacation rental service HomeAway and HomeAway's brands, which includes VRBO.com, for $3.9 billion in cash and Expedia common stock. HomeAway is based in Austin, Texas, and raised around $505 million in 5 funding rounds before it went public back in 2011. The company currently features more than 1 million paid vacation rental home listings in 190 countries and owns other brands like vacationrental.com and bedandbreakfast.com. Now, as for Expedia, which also owns its own sites like hotels.com, hotwire.com, Travelocity, and Orbitz, is clearly gunning for Airbnb here. Airbnb has so much growth, right? But by buying HomeAway, it can rely more on a service that already exists rather than building a competing product from scratch. By the way, another competitor to Expedia is Priceline, which doesn't currently own a dedicated sharing economy travel site to compete with Airbnb either, but its Booking.com brand is sort of slowly moving into this space. Google Maps for iOS just got a small but mighty new feature update, spoken traffic alerts while navigating. So, in addition to telling you when and where to turn, the app will now tell you about accidents up ahead or traffic congestion, kind of like the traffic behind me, or other incidents like maybe there's a lot of police in the area, for your route before you start driving so you can press on or just avoid the whole thing altogether. Now, anybody who uses Waze is already used to this. These are pretty helpful features. Reminder here that Google acquired Waze for $1.1 billion back in 2013 and recently gave the app a nice kind of redesign, but so far the two products haven't completely merged. Also, the Android version of Google Maps already had voice navigation and alerts. We iPhone cave people are simply catching up here. Okay, let's end on an equestrian note of sorts. Researchers at Carnegie Mellon have created realistic-looking plastic hair on 3D printed objects. Yes, I'm serious. Now, this is a long way off from realistic human hair, but it does make 3D printed characters more interesting and definitely more lifelike. The system uses a standard 3D printer and then some plastic, which is sort of pulled up and out of a would-be follicle area, kind of like a hot glue gun, and then the hair can be placed anywhere on a surface or in rows for uniformity and can be brushed and cut, kind of like a Barbie. Checkmate, Mattel. And that is the report for today. In the rain, I'm Sarah Lane. See what I do for you guys? Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com, wherever we may be in the world. You can also find us on iTunes and on YouTube. See you tomorrow.